Welcome to the new world of opportunity and growth, where technology and change is happening 100,000 times faster. Now, I think that's a good thing, being from Silicon Valley. Do you? Or do you think it's a little bit scary? You're not alone. Back a few years ago, I was engaged by Adobe to bring to market a new version of their software, Creative Suites. Unfortunately, the world changed and a financial crisis occurred. The new CEO for Adobe was faced with a challenge: how to deal with plummeting stock, software that would not sell. He used the human creativity, collaboration, working together, brainstorming with partners, with customers, and employees to define a new business model. The results? The stock accelerated by over 300,000% in just 10 years. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Today you will learn about some of the latest advances in technology from Silicon Valley and what that really means for us as people in society. We will also look at the skills that you need to develop in order to succeed in this new world. And since reality and action lead to success, you will leave with tangible action items that you can take to apply what we talk about in the real world. So technology is everywhere. But is that really good for us as people on this planet? What does it mean in our lives and our society? I believe it means opportunity. Because let's face it, we are not machines, and we can leverage what they do well. Machines, technology, is linear, structured. Think of I's and O's. They're programmed, doing what we tell them to do, learning the way that we tell them to learn. Now, take a minute and think about people in your lives. Do those people always follow instructions step by step? No, not for me either. People evolve. People create. People intuit. People make judgment calls. They collaborate, and they come up with new ideas and new opportunities. So in the workplace, we can leverage machines for what they do well: to transact, to process, to repeat, to be efficient. But let's leverage people to do what we do best, which is to intuit, to communicate, to influence, and to motivate. How many people have really been motivated and inspired by a chatbot? No. Let's use people for the human aspect, because ultimately, as people, we bring the value between the lines. We connect the dots, making the world a better society. In this great new world, there is a role for everyone, just as there was for one of our clients in Central Europe that had been selling groceries the same way for decades. However, the manager questioned whether that was really sustainable. And so he invested in technology, bringing in self-checkout kiosks. But interestingly, he found in the first 3 months, people, even though they were trained in how to use them, still queued to check out with the teller. So he went out and he talked to his customers. And he brainstormed with a few as to why this was happening, and learned that they really liked talking to people. They were willing to spend that extra 10 minutes in order to share with the teller how their dinner turned out, talk about their grandkids. So he brought together some of his lead employees, and they collaborated to define a solution. And they came up with the idea of teaching the tellers how to be food consultants, to actually be in the store in different areas and advise the customers on the different ingredients, recipes, meal planning. The result? Significantly increased revenue. Customers bought more. They bought higher priced items. Higher loyalty from the customers because they wanted to come back and share their experience. And much happier employees interfacing with people instead of simply scanning food items, which a machine can do. So there is a role for everyone. People doing what we do well, communicating, collaborating, being creative, innovative, and being human, while machines can make our lives a lot more efficient. Just as in Silicon Valley, which is really a large community of people who collaborate, create, innovate, brainstorm, challenge one another, negotiate to bring technology to life. This mindset can be implemented anywhere. It just simply requires thinking out of the box, getting together with people, challenging, taking action, and innovating real time. I challenge you to do that as you leave this room. Over the last 20 minutes, we have explored the growth of technology. We have looked at the role of people. We've talked about the skills that are needed in this new world: communication, negotiation, decision-making. And now it's time for you to commit to take action. I would suggest, before you leave, connect with somebody else that's been here in this session. Make a plan and schedule time to get together and brainstorm and collaborate. Note down the skills that you want to develop to leverage your humanity for success in the future. And most importantly, commit to do something different. The world is changing rapidly, 100,000 times faster. This is the time to build your human skills in order to succeed in that new future. Thank you.